Hasn't it? See, Jesus is with us. And here, again, a lot of ways that we can commune with someone, that we can live with them. One way is just like right here, eating with them. Yesterday, Chris and I through the years have really gotten to know each other by fishing together. And, we spent 10 hours together. A month ago, we spent, a week together. And just getting to know each other. And there are ways to do that, of communing, of fellowshipping with people. And the same thing is true with Jesus. He's with you all the time, but there's some very intimate things that He wants with you. He wants you to spend time in His Word. We've already talked about the importance of God's Word in our lives. I mean, that's the time, that's that intimate time when He can really reach in and touch your life through His Word. He wants you to spend time with Him in prayer. Just, that's where we get to, listen, we like to complain to Him. He wants you to. Pray to Him. We spend time, we commune with God, we fellowship with Him whenever we serve other people. I don't know if you catch that, but we shouldn't be serving under our own strength. It ought to be through the attitude that Jesus places in us that we serve. Because otherwise we are going to be grumpy sometimes. We're going to get tired sometimes. Jesus promises that He'll be the strength. Jesus promises He'll give the love. We even commune with Him when we suffer. The Apostle Paul said, I glorify you, Father, because I am able to suffer with Christ. But we don't like that, do we? But it's one of the ways that we commune. Perhaps the most beautiful way that we commune with Him is what we're preparing to do together now. Sharing the Lord's Supper. The Bible teaches us, Jesus teaches us that He set this aside for a particular reason, and it's several things within that reason. It's to remember Him, but it's also to offer us spiritual strength, spiritual nourishment. In the Catholic Church, they teach something that's called transubstantiation, and transubstantiation simply means that when you partake of the bread and the cup, that it literally becomes the physical body of Christ within you. Now here at Crossroads, we don't teach that specific thought, but we do teach something similar. And that is that when we partake of the body, which Jesus said represents His, or the bread, which represents His body, that was broken for us. And when we take the cup, which represents the blood that was shed for us, that we do a couple things. We show forth His death until He returns. We give Him honor and glory. We examine our own hearts before we allow Him to enter into us in a spiritual sense. But that's that last element, is that when we partake, we actually receive Him. We receive Him spiritually into our spirit so that we might be prepared for the week that we're entering in. I know some of you have heard this old adage that 7 days without the Lord's Supper makes 1 week, W-E-A-K. And that is true, because He is meant to live within. And this is one of the ways that we receive Him there. The guys have gone back, and if you haven't gone, go ahead and go now. And we're going to pray, and then we're going to receive together the Lord's Supper, that we might share and commune with our Savior. Father, we just come before You, and we thank You for this story and for the things that it reminds us of. I pray, Father, that this morning that we might truly see You as the I am of comfort. That, Father, more than anything else, you want us to know peace. And the only way that we can know peace, it's not through anything that we achieve here. It's not through money. It's not through possessions. It's not through love relationships. It's through one relationship, and that's with you. And so, Father, may we find our fulfillment in you. And as we prepare to share, I pray, Father, that we would each examine our hearts, that we'd lay them bare, open before you. And that, Father, you might allow us, help us to see the things that need to change. Thank you, Father, that you are in control. Thank you that you're concerned and you've responded to us in a very compassionate way by sending Jesus. And thank you that your promise is we can continue to fellowship with him and through him. We praise you this day through Jesus' name. Amen.